Hey everyone, this is Zikai and it has been a while since I last uploaded a video. Today we are going to take a look at this Joy-Con. It is by Hori and it is called the Split Pad Pro. It is actually official licensed product by Nintendo, and also it is a collaboration with the game called Demon X Machina. So yeah, let's go ahead with the unboxing first. Okay, let's take a look at what is inside the box. But okay, let's unbox the controller. On the top we have the Demon X Machina, which is the game that this controller is collaborating with. Top left corner we have a Nintendo Switch logo and Split Pad Pro over here. On the bottom left we can actually see official Nintendo licensed product, and we have a Hori logo over here. That's for the front. On the right side we have a look at the controller, the right joypad, and at the back there are some introduction of this controller itself. Full-size controller experience in handheld mode, size for comfort and performance. This is the reason why I bought this controller. Comes with a full-size shoulder buttons, precision D-pad, which is good I think for fighting games, and it has extra rear triggers which you can program the button onto. We'll talk more about that later. And so yeah, that's about it for the back. And on the left side of the box we have a Nintendo Switch with the Split Pad Pro. Bottom, nothing much, and on the top, Nintendo Switch icon. So yeah, let's open it up and see what is inside it. Okay, we have an instruction manual which most of us don't care about. Just gonna put it at the side. This is the right joypad with the plastic that's wrapped nicely onto it. Then we have the left side one over here. Yep. So very simple, nothing special, nothing fancy. We just have a cardboard with two wrappers and a instruction manual. So we're gonna just put this aside and we're gonna install the controller. The installation is pretty simple, just like how you switch out most of the joycons. Just take it out and snap this in like so. Okay, let's put the joycon at the side first. My screen is a little bit dirty. So we have the Zelda stand over here. This way we can look at the Nintendo Switch more clearly. So once you power on the Nintendo Switch, yep, no hassle, you just install and it's ready to use. First up, we are going to talk about the Pro. That means the good things that I like about this controller. The main thing why I even buy this controller is because of the size. You can take a look. This is the Hori one, and this is the Joy-Con, the official Joy-Con. Look at the size difference. When I'm outside, I'm playing on handheld mode, I feel that the official Joy-Con is actually smaller. The grip, the buttons, and the analog stick. So right now, Hori releases this. It feels good in my hand. The analog sticks are bigger and it is clickier. Also, it comes with this D-pad. I mean, compared to the official one, if I were to play fighting games on this will be a better choice. So yeah, the grip, the buttons and everything. Even the shoulder button over here, it is bigger. It's easier to, you know, place your fingers there, you know, more comfortable overall compared to the official Joy-Con. So yeah, that's about it. The comfort, the bigger buttons, and also it comes with a rear trigger. This one is programmable. So let's say if you are playing a game which you need it to be very conveniently placed on your fingers over here, because you are playing games like this. So both of our fingers are actually at the rear trigger. So if there's one button that you would like to have it as a shortcut, I mean easier to reach, this will be the button that you want to assign to. So yeah, assign button. And also there's one more function, which is the turbo button. Okay, this turbo button, it really depends on what games you're playing. Let's say I'm playing the Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm actually doing the digging duel by talking to them and actually having them to dig up some random materials or items. You have to keep on pressing A. But with this controller, you have the turbo button. You can just switch on your turbo, go and do other stuff, check back 5-10 minutes later, and you got your things done. Let's go to the cons. There are actually more cons than pros on my list. I'm not sure why. I'm not saying that this is not worth it, but on my list, there's just more cons than the pros. But overall, I actually quite like this Joy-Con. I've been using this ever since the day I bought it. One thing, this one is very plasticky. It does feel a little bit cheap, and because this one doesn't have wireless capability and it doesn't have rumble, so it feels very light, you know. It is a good Joy-Con if you are buying it around, let's say 50 to 60 Sing dollars, but in Singapore I got this for 80 Sing dollars. If you go to Lazada or any online shopping website, you might be able to get it for $74.90, but for $80, I mean, I expect the plastic to feel a little bit premium, okay, or maybe a little bit heavier, because I'm a person who like my controller to be heavy. So yeah, and like I said earlier, this doesn't have wireless capability and also no rumble, which means when you take them out like this, it is not gonna work. It is 100% reliant on the switch itself. Without the switch, it is just a user controller. And the second thing is, when I first gotten this, the first week, there are some buttons that are not working, which means when I'm playing halfway through, then suddenly the button just doesn't work. It's just stopped working. I'm not sure why, and the solution to that is to just remove it and put it back and it will work. But that only happens during the first week. After that, subsequently, I did not have this issue anymore. Maybe it takes a while to get used to it, I don't know, or maybe I'm just pure unlucky during that week. And the third con is, after installing this became so big. Okay, my case, which I usually house my Nintendo Switch when I go out, this doesn't fit anymore. Clearly this doesn't fit anymore. Look at the size difference. So most of the cases you find online or outside, they don't really fit, but there is a few that fits, or maybe you can look for some cases which is not for Nintendo Switch but is a little bit bigger, enough to actually house this. But for me, this con is not really a deal breaker or what, because personally I just chuck my Nintendo Switch into the bag. I don't really care about housing, you know. I just got this because it was on sales. It's supposed to be like $35 and I got it for like $18. Yeah, I mean, since it fits in, why not just use it? Because I don't like the hassle of taking out a case and zip it, take it out. Because I travel on MRT in Singapore, there are a lot of time I just open up my bag, take out my Switch, play. When I need to alight the train, I just chuck it in to my bag again and move on. So for now, I just do it like this and have it in my bag. I have my screen protector, so I'm quite confident because I hardly break my stuff. Maybe once or twice, but most of the time I don't. Even for my phone itself, I don't use a screen protector. So I'm pretty confident that I can keep this in a good condition for a very, very long time. And that's my quick review of this Hori Split Pad Pro. So what do you guys think? Is this worth the $80 to actually upgrade for more comfort when you are playing games? Personally, I play a lot of action games like Monster Hunter, Dark Souls. These are the two main games I always play when I'm traveling or when I'm going to work. So having this Split Pad Pro is actually, how to say, the experience definitely feels better to have bigger buttons and analog stick and a bigger grip. So yeah, for me, $80, yes, it's a bit steep. I wish that it would be like $50 to $60. Other than that, since I already bought this, I really have no regrets about it. I mean, $80, it's just one time. So yeah, what do you guys think? Is it worth the $80, or you already have this Split Pad Pro? What are your experience with it? Are you facing any issue, or do you think that this is actually worth buying or not worth buying? Let me know about your thoughts in the comments down below, and maybe we can have a short discussion about this. That's all for this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If not, please hit the thumbs down button so that I know that there's a lot of improvement I need to do for the future video. And also, subscribe is free. It means a lot to me if you can hit the subscribe button. That will motivate me to create more content like this in the future. This is Zikai, and I'm gonna sign out. Goodbye.